After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
McBride is the motion man. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Chargers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Yeah, that's just a tough break here in the early going of this postseason, Mike. Everyone stresses the value of the ball, especially in the playoffs. Not only does that interception put an end to this drive, but it also gives all the momentum here early to their opponent.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to get that first down. Tackle made up at the 13.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
They'll stay on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Up the middle they go. And that'll be a pickup of 3. On play action, it's Herbert. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now a give on the ground. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, L.A. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cardinals offense ready to get going with their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Another try with Brooks. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. McBride is the motion man. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
So now this team's offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action now, Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he gets run out of bounds. A short pickup, but it's good enough for a 1st down. Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Pistol here for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Herbert to the air again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, one quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. But a handoff as they try to run it here. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Shotgun now for Herbert. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh work with. It is first down, and the Reed decides to hang on. Now a loose football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pass complete there to Harrison. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. McBride is the motion man. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Now fair catch is called for and made right there at the 45. This team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And that'll give them a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. 3rd and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That is caught, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
Still 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run with Brooks. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cardinals are on the board just before halftime.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. The open man is Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The third quarter begins with a run. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Throwing now is Herbert. This is intercepted. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the second half.
Ball level at 10. As this one's kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Pre-snap, the quarterback loved that man matchup on his tight end, and a crossing route is a great man coverage beater. He's able to run away from the coverage, run to the far side of the field to a bunch of open grass. Ball's on target. Nice pickup.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike, and it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Now a give up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. They'll run on second down. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. McBride is the motion man. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. Give him 18 yards on that one and a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. McBride is the motion man. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll send him over to the left. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He runs with it, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Sending a receiver right. That's quickly out to Harrison. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Now a 3rd and 2. McBride is the motion man. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's in! Jonathan Brooks! Touchdown, Arizona!
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
The extra point is good, and the Cardinals will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a play fake. Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and how good these defenders are at knocking it loose. Pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Second down and 3. Play action now. It's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Buda Baker with the coverage defensively, able to break that one up. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The Cardinals offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Brooks. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now from the gun. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Cardinals lining up for a punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Oh, and after the play, that is Justin Herbert, who's in need of some attention down there. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line. The Cards offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. McBride is the motion man. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
They'll go once more with Brooks. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. 4th quarter, that's a huge 1st down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make
big opening up the middle. And he will score. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
No problem there on the extra point, and the Cardinals will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And a a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense make their way out to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. That one incomplete. This is a tough spot. Third down and 10. This is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll throw out of the gun. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. Here's first and 10. On the ground, they go with Brooks. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Just under 2 minutes to play on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. A run with Brooks. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. On third down, here's Brooks. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's first and 10. That one complete to McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. And that is incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So the field goal makes it a one-score game. Now the lineup for the onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. And the Cardinals have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions.